Right. In this example, for example 2, we've got a bunch of them here. We are going to translate these English sentences into algebraic sentences or algebraic equations, and then we're going to solve them. As we're working through these, the one thing that we haven't really mentioned yet that we do want to mention is the word is generally going to be represented as our equal sign. So if we look at this first one, for example, 15 more than a number is 40. All right, well, looking at the left side, 15 more than a number. That's going to be 15 plus x. Our is, right, is our equals. So then we're going to have an equal sign in here, and then we're going to have a 40 on the other side. Right? Now to solve this is a nice, quick, easy one step. Subtract our 15 from both sides to get our x all by itself. 40 minus 15 gives us 25. So x equals 25. Right, the difference of some number and 21 is -6. So x minus 21, we could put those in parentheses because we have difference of, but notice that we have the equal sign here. There's nothing being multiplied or anything, so the parentheses, again, we could put them in there if we wanted to, but they're really not necessary in this case, is going to be equal to -6. So to solve this one, get rid of our number, add 21 to both sides. X equals 15. All right, 12 times some number is -72. All right, 12 times some number is 12x. Our is our equal, -72. Now we just have a coefficient. We're just going to divide by 12. X equals -6. 8 less than the product of 3 and x is equal to 13. Remember, less than changes our English to math order. So our product of 3 and x is going to be 3x. 8 less than that is going to be -8. Right, is equal to, there's our equal, and we have 13. Right, we're going to start by getting rid of that 8, so we're going to add 8 to both sides. 3x equals 21. Divide by our coefficient of 3. X equals 7. -5 times n plus 18 is 28, and there's our equal. We're going to start by subtracting 18 from both sides. -5n equals 10. Divide both sides by our coefficient of -5. N equals -2. Right, 2 more on the next page. -6 times the sum of y and 3 is equal to 40 subtracted to 5 times y. Right, so we definitely see a much more complicated equation that we have here. Notice that we see the sum of. Right, sum of is going to indicate parentheses. Right. So -6 times the sum of y and 3, y plus 3, is equal to, there's our equal, 40 subtracted from 5 times y. Subtracted from is another weird one that switches our English order. So we're going to have 5y minus 40. So a little bit more of a sophisticated equation than we've seen in the last couple of examples. Looking at this, we should see the parentheses right away and tell us that we need to use our distributive property before we can do anything else. So negative 6 times y is negative 6y. Negative 6 times positive 3 is negative 18 equals 5y minus 40. Now we're going to get rid of our number on the left side. So I'm going to add 18 to both sides. Negative 6y equals 5y. Negative 40 plus 18. Different sign, so we subtract. 40 minus 18 is 22. Our larger number is negative, so our answer is negative. Now we're going to get rid of our y on the other side. Negative 6y and negative 5y add to give us negative 11y. Divide both sides by negative 11 because that's our coefficient. Negative 22 divided by negative 11 is going to give us a positive 2. Alright, and then one last one to finish up. The difference of 8 times a and 9. So 8a minus 9 is the same as, that's our equal to, triple the sum of, again, sum of is going to indicate parentheses, our sum of a and 2, a plus 2. Right, just like we did in the previous example, first thing we're going to take care of is our distributive property. 8a minus 9, 3 times a is 3a, 3 times 2 is 6. Get rid of our number on the left side, so we're going to add 9 to both sides. 8a equals 3a plus 15. Subtract 3a from both sides, because now we're getting rid of the variable on the other side. 5a equals 15. Divide both sides by 5, which is our coefficient. A equals 3. Right, so as we're translating and solving, pay attention to your keywords. Pay attention to if you need to distribute, if you need to put parentheses in there. Make sure that as you're going through and you're solving these, again, we're using our process and procedure from the last few sections, and we're also using all of our sign rules from Chapter 8.